Okay, today is 12th of May, as you can see in here, 12th of May, and we're gonna be planting our Supertunia in a basket, hanging basket. Okay, that's Supertunia as well. It's gonna go in front of the house. I'm gonna put it in now in a basket. I'll show you after, but I will not gonna be feeding it. So I'm gonna leave it for a week, water obviously every day, but I'm gonna put it in a basket, and then when I know that it's definitely fine, I will start feeding it probably in a week time. From Saturday and regularly I'm gonna be feeding it, so you have to keep an eye on it. Got in here multi-purpose peat-free soil from Westland, and a hanging basket. We're using 12-inch one. We're gonna fill it with soil. We're gonna have extra soil from there. We do need, the basket looks like this basically, 12 inches, and basically got some foil inside. And we're gonna take them out. Before we take them out, you have to water them really well. Ideally I would do that in the morning, but I didn't have time, so I have to do it in the middle of the day pretty much. They've got really nice pretty color. It's not very light pink, it's darker pink, and it's Supertunia Vista Jazzberry, as you can see here. This size of a plant, we need 3 of them. They look like this, well watered, and we're gonna be massive cascading in front of a house, and we're gonna plant them in here, 3 of them, so we're gonna be quite a lot inside one basket. And I will give you update each month how they look and how to feed them. Obviously, what is the best feeding I will show you in a second. I'm gonna be planting them now. I always recommend to get baskets like this flat one, so you could put it on the ground, because obviously hanging basket you have to water well, and if you've got a hanging basket you want to put it on the ground to water it, especially if you've got higher up plants. Like I'm gonna have this basket, and then I'm gonna basically plant those in the basket. So if you've got triangle, there's lots of triangle hanging baskets. They're very not practical at all, because you can't put them flat to water the plant. Those, no problem, you put them down, water well all the plants, and then hanging back again. They are definitely the best, talking from experience here, and the other ones awful. So definitely highly recommend to get one of those. So we're gonna plant them now. I don't know if I mentioned before, but I'm gonna plant them now. You have to always water them well before planting, ideally early in the morning or late at night. And then when we plant them, water them well, and then we're not gonna feed them until we see that they're well established, so probably a week. And after a week regularly we have to feed them, and then we're gonna see incredible cascading plants. Especially they are the best for front of a house, and my front of a house is very sunny, so it's gonna be really good results with those plants especially. And then I will show them, then I will show you them in the basket already done. So I've got soil I'm gonna be using. It's just normal multi-purpose soil, which is this one. Westland is the best. It's multi-purpose soil, John Innes, the best soil you can get. So that's the soil I'm gonna be using for them, for a hanging basket. You're gonna plant anything in a hanging basket, the best if you put your soil up in here and then a bit lower in here. So when you water it, if you have everything the same size, the same level, high up, your water will be floating in here and probably going on the side when you water. And if you're gonna do it this way, that you've got your soil like this and it's a bit lower here, your water, when you're watering, it's going straight to the plant, to your roots, so you're not getting rid of it. It's not going anywhere else or floating around. It's going directly to your plant. Okay, we have planted it now. As I said, there's three of them in one, and I left the tag in here so I remember for next year. So this one is Supertunia Vista Jazzberry. As I said, there's lots of varieties. It's ready now to hang. As I said, I'm just gonna water it well now and then hang it in a very sunny position in front of the house. So I'll show you, and then we're gonna be basically checking on it. We're gonna be watering it every day and feeding once a week only. This one is darker pink color. My sister said that she doesn't like the light pink. This one is definitely darker pink color, but looks really nice. So we're gonna be definitely checking on it how it's progressing and how it's gonna grow. So this is beginning, we have planted it early May, just so I've got a reminder, and I've got a tag in here to check it out. Last year one was awful. This one, my sister said, is definitely the most incredible and bushy, and it's gonna cascade, and it's gonna be very long down and very full, and you always need to plant 3 of them and feed once a week. But we're just gonna, as I said, I'm just gonna leave it for a week to make sure it's nicely established and happy in the pot, and then I'm gonna obviously water every day and then feed once a week. Okay, and I've got 2 hanging baskets with them, geranium. As I said, I paid 3 for £10, so I put 3 in 1 hanging basket. So there was £10 I spent in here for flowers, £8 for brand new basket, but this one is the old one, so I didn't have to buy it. It lasts a year, 2, 3, depends. This one just was unlucky. There was one more I had but broke, and this one is completely fine, so it's obviously lasting me 2nd or 3rd year. So you're not gonna spend that much for a hanging basket each year, and it's really practical. My sister doesn't like them in hanging basket. I love them because definitely they work fine in my garden. I love those. I think I made a mistake and I should have got, because I think those 3, of course, they will fit nicely. 1, 2, 3 will perfectly fit in here, and I've got four of them like this, as you can see in here. So I'm regretting, because I could have bought them, spent £40, but they will look like this. I knew exactly what I'm getting. They will look incredible in my garden. They will all be the same, 2 hanging and 4 like this, but next year I won't make the same mistake. That's how my hanging basket with geranium looks like. As you can see, they are really nice and easy to maintain, and they look really pretty. So I've got 2 of them like this already hanged, and they will flower all the way probably till September. Okay, this is the best feeding you can buy for plants in hanging baskets. So this one is even recommended for Supertunia Vista, and this one is called Planton. It has to be red. There's a few different types. It has to be red one. It's a special, the best one for a basket, especially cascading one, which are basically going down, and they are really long and beautiful flowers. So this one, and only this one, I got that one from Poland. The instruction here tells me how to use it, and so you have to use 1 full teaspoon, 1 or 2 full teaspoon. You have to mix it with 10 liters of water. So 1 gram of feeding for 1 liter of water. What I'm gonna be doing, this basically using this once a week. On Saturday and Sunday I will be feeding. I'll have to water them every day, but I'm gonna be feeding them once a week on Saturdays and Sunday. I'm gonna be doing 1 teaspoon with 5 liters of water, but basically I'm gonna be feeding them Saturday and Sunday, so we're gonna have enough, so one will be fine. So that is the best for hanging baskets.